Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Trouble Free. In today's video, we are going to learn about conflict. What are the different types of conflicts we have? What are the effects of conflicts? And what are the strategies to cope up with conflict in the subject of organization behavior? So basically, what is conflict? You already know what conflict is. Suppose you went to shopping with your mom. You want to buy a some color, but your mom is not liking it. Your mom is liking some other dress. So then conflict will start. Should I buy this or should I buy that? I want to buy this, but mom is not accepting. That conflict will start, right? That situation. So that is what exactly conflict is. Okay, so the state of disagreement or misunderstanding by individuals or group within the organization resulting for opposing needs, when two people are opposing each other or when groups are opposing each other. Okay, that is called as conflict. Conflict can happen within ourselves also, even inside ourselves only. We feel like, suppose we want to do a work, we feel like I have to do the work, but sometimes our body will not cooperate, in the sense laziness. Okay, so within ourselves also sometimes conflict may happen. Okay, again listen properly. Disagreement or misunderstanding between two people or within the groups within the organization, resulting from opposing needs. From when two parties are opposing each other, then only conflict will arise, right? Okay, next, types of conflicts. In types of conflicts, we actually have four types of conflicts. Let us learn about each of them. Coming now to the first one, which is intergroup conflict. Guys, you know what is inter and what is intra. Inter means between two things. Intra means within the one single thing itself. Okay, so intergroup conflict means between two groups or departments or sections. It can be anything, and this is also called as organizational conflict. Okay, so reason, task, dependence among groups. For example, you are designing a project. So you are one group and there is other group who will be providing the hardware. Okay, your group is software part, the other group is hardware part. If the other group is not giving you the required hardware on time, or if you are not giving the required software on time, then there will be issues between these two group of people, right? It can be group, or it can be department, or it can be section, it can be anything, two opposing things. Okay, so obviously you are depending on them. So you need, your project cannot be designed just with hardware or just with software, right? Software people should depend on hardware and hardware people should depend on software. Interdependence is there, dependence is there among groups. So that is why conflicts will arise. If software is working on its own and hardware is working on its own, then there is no point of conflict, right? Nobody is depending on each other. They will do work on themselves, they will do work on themselves. Okay, so between two groups. Inter means between, intra group means within a group. So you are a four members who are doing a project. Okay, four members, four friends are doing a project. Suppose, see, in project there are different things. We gather the data, then we do the presentation, then we give the presentation. For example, you want to give the presentation, but some other friend came and he is saying that I will give the presentation, but actually you are in a feeling that I want to give the presentation, I want to present the project in the best way to everybody. You are thinking that, and suddenly some person will come and they will say I want to give the presentation. Then obviously, even though you people are in the same group, you will start some high hatred, or you will start some small jealous, or some small conflict will arise between you both. Some cold war will be happening between you both, right? So that is what within the group, inside the group itself. Okay, next, interpersonal conflicts means between two people. If I am a person who I like to eat chocolates, I like to eat ice creams, but in my house they oppose eating ice creams or chocolates. That is, there is a conflict between me and my family members. I mean, just a small example I'm telling you, that is not a big conflict actually. So like that, between two what do we say, political parties, or between two political leaders, conflict will be there, right? Because both of them are opposing to each other. Okay, And the reason is difference in perceptions and personalities. For example, I am a person who takes everything in a positive way. Suppose I am doing friendship, or I am with a person who always thinks in a negative way, then obviously both of us are having different personalities, right? So since both of us are having different personalities, and you already know what is perception, the way you think about a particular thing or a particular situation is called perception. So if I am a positive perception person, and if I meet some negative perception person, obviously conflicts will arise between both of us, right? Because I will be always in a positive mood, I will always speak positive things, the other person will be always saying some or the other thing negative, so because of which conflict will arise. Okay, are you getting it? So this is interpersonal. Next is intrapersonal. In the beginning of the video itself I said within ourselves also sometimes conflicts will happen within a person. Okay, reason is multiple roles. For example, you have a work to do, you have very 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 important work to do. Okay, and on the same day it is a very special day in your family, like somebody's birthday or anniversary or whatever it is, it's a very special day in your family, and at the same time you are having a very important office work to do. Then obviously conflict will arise. Should I do this or should I do this? I cannot leave my office work, I cannot leave my family commitment, so what I have to do, that conflict will arise in your mind, that situation will arise in your self. Okay, that is what intrapersonal, within a person itself, within a single person. Okay, that happens mainly because of multiple roles, because at office you are an employee and at house you are a family member, you have to manage both the things. Got it? Next, effects of conflicts. While discussing about effects of conflicts, we can actually discuss two. Okay, effects are actually divided into two types. First is positive and second is negative. So what are the positive consequences? Conflict itself is a negative word, right? We are fighting with somebody, we are opposing somebody, we are not in friendly, we are not behaving in a friendly manner with somebody, means itself it is a negative thing. Then what could be the positive consequence in that? Okay, first is when conflicts are resolved, people will feel encouraged and they get motivated. So suppose you are having a conflict with some person, but you actually, you don't have any personal grudge, or you don't have any lot of negative on that person, but because of some small things you are having conflicts with them. Then when you solve those conflicts, then you will feel very encouraged, you sit together, then again you become friends back again. So it will give you a lot of encouragement and motivation, you feel so happy, all positive things will come even those kind of situations happen. So even with the groups as well, suppose you always fight with a group, suppose you're always in a negative vibe with some other department or some other you know in the college, then when you meet them, when you are friendly with them, when you spend some quality of time together, you feel like when the conflicts are resolved and you all meet together, you feel like very happy, right? So that is what, when you resolve a conflict you will feel encouraged and motivated. Next, the other positive consequences is on resolving conflicts, you individuals can develop themselves. That is, you can, what do we say, you feel you will learn from that situation. Okay, this situation has come, how did I behave in this situation, and what did I do? So all those things you can just develop yourself. Okay, next is negative consequences because of conflicts. Obviously negative consequences will be there. So because of conflicts it will leads to confusion, it will leads to inconsistency. Confusion, why? You will say something, the opposite team will say something, and the other team will say something. Okay, you will think something, you will understand something, confusion will be there. And moving over to the inconsistency in the sense, suppose there is a person, okay, to whom you have to report. Two groups, software group and hardware group, both are reporting to a single person. Okay, this software group will say something and this group will say something, because both of them are not in sync with each other, both of them are having conflicts between each other. Obviously both of them will give opposing statements only to the reporter. What that reporter will feel, there is no consistency in the information which is being given to the reporter. Got it? Next, negative behavior. Obviously negative behavior in the among the team members. Okay, suppose one team member is not agreeing. Suppose there are 10 members in a team. Okay, there are 4 members in a team. One member is not agreeing with what you are saying. He is always disagreeing you. Then obviously conflict will happen. The negative, you will develop some negative impression towards that person, right? Next, failure in achieving goal. Obviously, so when you're having conflict, obviously you'll have confusion, you'll not have clarity. Because of all these things, ultimately you cannot achieve your goal properly, right? That's all. Next, let us move to the strategies to cope up with stress. Sorry, not stress, guys, it is conflict. I'm really sorry for this. Okay, strategies to cope up with conflict. First is minimize and prioritize goals. First, you should not take everything to your head. Every headache is not yours. Okay, don't take all, like whatever is happening in your surroundings, don't take everything. And in your office also, or at your college or wherever it is, don't be over kind hearted, don't be over good hearted and take all the work on your head. Okay, prioritize your goals, minimize your goals, which is important to me, which is not important to me, which I have to do now, which I have to do tomorrow. Like that, you need to prioritize your goals, like how much time I should allocate to my office, how much time I should allocate to my family, how much time I should allocate to friends, how much to physical activities. Everything you need to prioritize and you need to go according to that. And you need to develop compatibility between personal and organizational goals. I hope you understood this. And they will also say work life balance. That is, you need to balance your work at the same time your personal life as well. That is, you have to give equal amount of time, equal priority, equal everything. You should give equal amount of time to both personal things and organizational things. Okay, and next comes the organization restructure. Organization restructure is nothing but, you can suppose there will be vertical organizations and horizontal organizations. Vertical organizations means from chairman the information will be passed to the director, or somebody. From there it will pass to the principals. From principal it will come to HODs. From HODs it will come to professors. From professors it will come to you. So this is vertical. But like it will come like principal to chairman to principal to HOD, from HOD to professors, and from their students. So instead of this, if the communication is in this way, like first chairman will communicate with professor, he'll communicate with HOD, he'll communicate with a principal, he'll communicate with everybody at one time, then it will be different. So which, according to the organization, which structure is better for you, you need to restructure your organization according to that. In the beginning of the organization in 1940s, my founder has started it in this way, till now also I'll follow that only. You should not say that, because days are changing, right? According to the situation, you need to restructure your organization. And expansion of resources. Expansion of resources in the sense, not only in terms of human beings. Resources means not only human beings, it includes machinery, it includes humans, it includes money, it includes labor, everything. Labor comes under humans only. So it includes so many things. According to the need, according to the situation, you need to expand the resources. Got it? So this is all about this video. I hope you guys understood. I hope it is clear for you. And yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching the video till the end, and all the best for your exam. So let me know in the comment section when is your exam date, and once your exam is done, let me know in the comment section how you wrote your exam. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Let's meet up in the next coming video with another topic.